We are live. We're live tonight. Hi, I'm Debbie Duncan from Psychic Fixes and jazz hands over there. That's Matty
Hello.
Tarot. Matty Tarot's. We're gonna be doing some, free reading shows with you guys, and so this is like our first one. So we're excited, and we're gonna let some people come in here. We're gonna do free readings.
It's
So please
Mystery
share the show. Go ahead. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Mystery Monday.
Yes, we have themed shows, and I can't wait. What was the one where people get to drink?
So we have that's Fluid Friday. So we have Mystery Monday, Wisdom Wednesday, and Fluid Friday.
It's
And
gonna be
on
fun.
Friday, we are gonna play What's in Your Cup. You share what's in your cup. We'll share what's in ours. It does not have to be alcoholic. Yes, we encourage drinking water. That's why it's called Fluid Friday, because you need your fluids. And then also, if you're drinking something, we encourage you to share, and we'll have a little fun on Friday.
Yes, that will be fun. You see, I wore my evil eye
Oh, I love it.
necklace.
It's beautiful.
I keep forgetting, and I'm not really like keeping the ghosts out of the office and stuff, and or the bad ghosts, I should say, and stuff like that. So I go, well, let's just put it around my neck, so I got a little space around here. So when you guys come in, please say hi, and we're gonna, get started pretty soon doing readings. Matty Tarot, can you tell everybody how you read so that they'll, if you want them to pick a way of getting a reading, they can?
Yes. So for this evening, I'll be doing with the pendulum. So I have my pendulum here and dice. So if you are requesting a reading via the pendulum, it needs to be in a yes or no answer format. So it can't be more than one specific thing with a yes or no answer, and you need to specify that you're wanting the pendulum. If you want the dice, you can ask any question. It doesn't have to be a yes or no, and just specify again that you would like the dice.
Oh, I love the dice readings. You get so much out of it. I love that. For me, it's just tarot, but it's good. I can look at 3 months for you guys or a general question, things like that we can do. Also, and I want to say hi to, oh, thank you, Carlos. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. I happened just to just kind of came across it somewhere, and it's neat. And hi, everybody. So you'll be posting your questions, and Matty Tarot's here, and he can do the dice, a pendulum, and what was the other one? Was there three
Oh
different?
no, dice with
Two.
the pendulum. Yeah.
Okay. And then I will do tarot. And please share the show. So I see a lot of people coming in now. Please post your questions and share out the show. Now, these are free readings, okay? We have no strings attached. However, if you want to give Matty Tarot a donation, I'm running the screen, the little scrolly thing there. And as always, everyone that works on Psychic Fixes is lovingly accepts any amount of donation that you would like to give. But these are free. We want to make sure that everybody has an equal advantage in getting a really good reading. And Matty Tarot is a really wonderful reader and very valid. And you guys know me, 5-star reader, international psychic. So we're gonna, do our best for you. It's going to be top notch. So, but if you want to donate to Matty Tarot tonight, please do so. And if you can do the scrolly thing there, also all the links are in our description. The one thing I'm going to ask you guys to do, though, everybody, if you haven't yet, is go to Matty Tarot on YouTube. And please, and it's right there, youtube.com/@Matty Tarot. And please subscribe and follow. And that would be really, really great. So everybody can do that. That would be great.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, hi, Miriam. Hi, Carl and Sherry and Carlos and everybody. My goodness. There goes my voice. That's seldom. Yeah. Oh, it's back. That's seldom. We're going to go ahead and start, you guys. And so now, just a reminder, you need to be 18 or older to get a reading. And oh, we got questions already. So now, if you are asking about another person, if you put their name in there, I won't put it live. I don't out anybody. So if you say X, then we can go by that. If you have a question about an X or an aunt or something, no proper names, okay? All right. Matty Tarot, are you ready to do your magic?
Ready. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go back just a little bit and get the first one here. And now, Mary Ann, you're asking for a 3 months reading. And how about Maddie, do you want to do like a general or something for her? Or do you want another question for her? Or just let me take this one?
I could do the general with the dice, and you could do there.
Okay. Mary Ann, I'm going to get your energy right now. Takes me a minute. Okay, 3 month general. Well, 3 month isn't so general. It can have a lot of stuff in it. So we'll see what comes up. 3 months. Thank you. And I know what I forgot. I forgot one thing.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I thought I was so prepared. And I do need a little bit of water on my hands. Okay. I'm going to grab some cards right now. Thank you. I'm going to flip the cards over. We're looking at 3 months. So, oh, wow, great. December, January, and February. I've got to make a note. Are you ready or you want me? I haven't put my cards down yet.
I am ready.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. All right. So, as always, I will read the actual meanings for each die and then give my intuitive interpretation of the message. So, Marianne, pertaining to what goes around comes around, karmic cycles, the fear of not knowing, destiny, the afterlife, and alternate realities and timelines. You've got Leo, which is bold, strong emotions, perseverance, taking the lead, craving the spotlight, and possibly feeling a bit overlooked. And the second house. So this is representing money, monetary values, poorness or wealth, missing items, or theft. What I'm getting here is that, you may be feeling a bit overlooked at this time in regard to maybe there's something you feel was an injustice in your life, and you're kind of waiting for the wheel to come back around for you. You're feeling, there's always the sun that comes up after the dark night, so you're kind of waiting for your time to shine again. This is in regards to a relationship, as well as something about it's affected your work life. It's kind of something has brought you down, and you're feeling like you just can't get back on the horse, but your time is coming. There's monetary gain coming toward you, and it does look like some sort of injustice that was done in your life gets corrected, or there's some sort of karmic retribution that happens.
Oh, we love that. Don't we love that? We do. That was great. Okay. Mary, the first card that I have for you is the one of being very responsible. So I feel like you put a lot of hard work and effort into what you get and all your successes and all of that. I get right now the feeling of something from the past is on your mind, or something coming, or just kind of remembrance of the past. I do want to tell you, I feel like something big's going to be coming for you. Sometimes these type of things kind of shake up our life a little bit, make it a little uncomfortable, but it's a great time where you get to set and really look at what you want and get new goals going and all of that. So it's really good. This spurs on big decisions and movement. So very positive card, even though it's hard to go through the process. I feel like you've already gone into a new direction, almost like that you had um, something built up and you decided, this isn't for me. I'm going in a different direction. I get for December that you feel like you're going to get good news of money, but I'm going to tell you that there's going to be a time that you got to make sure that you budget it out. I do have someone here. I do have a mother type of energy. I feel like there's a woman, can be you or someone else, very kind, very devoted, very loving, very nurturing, creative, and intuitive, by the way. Comes in strong mid to end of December. In January, brand new start. So you get it, that brand new start for January. Mid to end of January, I want you to sit on the money and watch your money. This usually means that there's an opportunity to spend it in a good way in the future. You have a message from the other side for February. So, this is the message: have a positive attitude no matter what. Use the law of attraction, by the way, and stay connected to your guides because they're saying to have hope and courage. Whatever's going on during this time period, have hope and courage. And I'm telling you, they're telling you to stick in there because great things are coming. I also want to talk about a mentor or a consultant. I don't know if you have that as a skill, but I have that coming in at that last time period. So it can be that somebody comes in and shows you how to do something, which is another skill to put in your skill toolbox, by the way. And I feel like that you get a very good advantage from this. Okay. So that's what I have for you for those time periods. And that was the end of February, by the way. So that's what I have for you. That was great. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and we'll find someone else here. Let me go back up. We have lots of messages. Sherry, how about Sherry? Now, Sherry wants a 3 month. Can you do a dice reading for her as well?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. And I'll need to connect with your energy, and whoever gets ready first can go. Here we go.
All right, here we go. All right. We've got the South Node, Sagittarius, and the second house. All right, so the South Node, it pertains to the past, what has already been lived, and some sort of past karma at play. Sagittarius is a search for the truth, dauntless, positivity, seeking calmness, and longing for adventure. And then the second house represents money, things of monetary value, poorness and wealth, missing items, or theft. What I'm getting here is you're in a transition right now. You're looking for stability. There's something in regard to a possible job offer, or maybe you either just took a new job or you are thinking of a transition into a new job. But something regarding money here, you're trying to get your money right. There also might be some sort of issue where something went missing and you're feeling like someone's not telling you the truth about something. So you're kind of watching people. Either this is happening to you directly or to a close friend or family member, somebody in your immediate circle. but yeah, I kind of see just calmness for you for the next few months, but you are really focusing on career at this time. And like I said, there's a transition coming with a job, or you either maybe you just took it.
Thank you, Matty Tarot. Thank you so much. Sherry, what I have for you is I feel like there's big stuff happening for you right now. And this is a time that you will kind of look inside and say, what do I really want out of life? And this is really good process for you. I do get that the energy crossing that's temporary is kind of holding on to your money or saving it, or sometimes it means we don't have it to spend, but I get holding on to it. So there is a very money-minded woman here. It can be you or someone else. These women usually go into accounting or financial advice and things like that. So I really feel like if this is you, fine. If not, somebody's going to come in the spring that's going to be very important to you in getting some information that has to do with your finances and money. I do feel like that in the past you weren't really seeing clearly, like a little stuck. Um, that's in the past right now. Okay. Now I want to tell you, when I get to December, I have a family card, a relationship card, happily ever after. I don't know, somebody's getting, maybe there's a reunion or somebody's getting married, but I feel like there's this great celebration. Now I will tell you, mid to end of December, I feel like it's just really a planning thing. Like you're going to really sit down and try to figure out your future and what you really want. I think you might even have a pro con list going on there. By the time we get to January, you have an offer that comes in, you go, I don't know if I want it. Crisscross applesauce, I don't know if I want this. Make sure that you only accept it if you want it, okay? But I want to tell you about something exciting that comes in January. Mid to end of January, we have the Magician card. And this means that a money making idea comes in, or some kind of great idea, or maybe even making a product. So here we have this great thing coming in, because I'm telling you, right after this idea comes in, I have the entrepreneurial card. So going after maybe your own, be your own boss, or your own type of business of some kind. But very, very good. Now, Matty Tarot was talking about a loss and maybe somebody taking some money. So I do have to visit that right now in this time period of mid to end of February. I do get a very negative energy. So I said, what is this negative energy? And I do have this, a sense of loss. So here I do believe that there is something going on, that you may be out some money. And I want to tell you also that I have illegal things going on here. So we are taking this to court, or we are taking this in a legal path. But I want to tell you that they're saying to go ahead and make sure that you manifest for what you want to come out of this. Okay, because it does show we have experienced a loss here. So you know what? When you guys get advance notice, you have something to start on to make sure that you can deflect this, or keep your eyes peeled as to what's going on prior to this happening. Okay. But I do get that for you, unfortunately. And I have to tell you what I do, because I do this for everybody around the world. If there needs to be a little caution about this, maybe intellectual property that you have, this money making idea, keep it on the down low, and be careful of anybody that might take that from you, away from you. All right. Because you have this great path, and then this happens. So be careful about the people that you tell this to. Okay. So that's what I have for you. And we'll see. And again, you guys, if you want to, these are free readings. If you'd like to donate, I would ask you to do two things. Subscribe to Matty Tarot on YouTube. The scrolly thing has the information. And if you'd like to donate to Matty Tarot and his wonderful skills and readings he's doing tonight, there is some options, Cash App there and Venmo, and any amount is a blessing. So that would be really great. We have a list. Look at this. Let's go. And here we go. Carl Marsha, it says. Any insight for me would be great. Thank you. You guys, if you have a yes or a no question, Matty Tarot has the pendulum very accurate. And so just formulate a question that it would be an answer yes or no. And Matty, I don't know, whatever you want to do is fine. I'm just going to do a general reading.
I'm just going to do the dice for this one. All right. All right, you got Saturn, Aquarius, and the third house. So, Saturn, pertaining to restriction, what holds you back, going without, following through on a commitment, accountability, and responsibilities. Aquarius talks about being aloof, being contemplative over something, overly empathetic, yet maybe responding apathetically, conversational, and uncomfortable feelings. And then the third house represents siblings or your hometown, small excursions, short distances, and elementary schooling. Could even be what you should expect. I'm sorry, it could even mean that you should expect written correspondence, and it warns of whispers and scandals. Okay, so putting all this together, what I'm getting here, you may be dealing with a friend or a relative, somebody in your life that you have a lot of affection for, not necessarily romantic. It could be, but somebody you just care very heavily for. You love them. They're acting aloof. They're acting a bit like they don't understand why you're upset about something. They're kind of being dismissive. You deal with this a lot with this person, and there is a bit of an energy surrounding you. Kind of feel burnt out or overwhelmed, and you continue to this person, they're just not seeing what you're saying, and it's almost as if they're purposely misunderstanding you. You're being advised to distance yourself from this person. Take your power back and put your foot down, stand up for yourself. If you're continually saying something and you don't know how else to say it, and they still don't get it, they are purposely misunderstanding you, and that is not a person who is safe for you to be around, for you to thrive. So you're being advised to distance yourself from this person.
Wow. You know what, Matty Tarot, I'm going to be buying a reading from you soon. I can't wait. When I get some time, I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to book a reading with you. I can't wait. First of all, this is what I would ask you to do is to get your energy up and closer to the light, because I do feel like something now negative going on, and I need you to kind of bring that up. Crossing you in temporary energy. I don't know if there's a party coming up, but that's that card of having a reason to celebrate. And this is just energy over you. So I do feel like something's coming in that'll be kind of fun. But I want you to raise that energy into the light. In the future, I do feel like that you're going to be not trusting what's ahead. Sometimes we have to make sure that we're on secure ground and we're grounded and we know what we want and we're going after it. So this is a little bit more like, oh, I'm ready for anything. Is something going to happen? And I don't want you to feel like that, but it does look like it's coming. For you, I do get a Queen of Wands. So I love the Queen of Wands is very kind of steeped in business practices, and very much has a theme of ambition in this lifetime and wanting to be at the top and very motivated. And I love that. They are showing me good news of money, like money's going to come in on a regular basis with the potential to grow. But it also shows me that there may be a time, and this needs to come, where you are making decisions and you are seeking others' advice. Because I get, go ahead and talk to other people about this, because I feel like you have a big success coming, and then from that big success you get to make some plans for the future. So that's very good. It does show me you going on a new path. Just let your intuition guide you on it. So the intuition sometimes comes in and we can hear it. We can hear the words, or it's can be in our body. For me, it would be in the abdomen, and that kind of guides me as I go. And that will be pivotal for you to do. Your last thing here is just to say, stay strong, face your fears, and go after things. It's amazing. And that's what I have for you. All right. We're going to get going and find another one. Marky, can you rephrase your question? Do you have a yes, no question, or do you need some help? Could you go ahead and kind of rephrase that there? And we want to say hi to Sandy. Nice to meet you, Matt, she says. There we go. And Guy, Jill, hello. We want to say, oh, look at the little baby. How cute. If you have a yes, no question, please go ahead and put that down. And Sandy sent some little emojis. Okay, here we go here. A reading. So you guys, we can you can ask for a specific pendulum, yes, no, or a dice reading from Matty Tarot, and I'll just take cards. If I see whatever, I'm just going to take cards. Here we go.
All right, for all righty. Okay. So, Guy, what I have got for you is Jupiter, Capricorn, and the fourth house. So I'm just going to read, like as always, I'm going to read the meanings of each of the die, and then I'll give you my intuitive interpretation that I get. So, Jupiter, it is pertaining to luck, good fortune, what propels you forward, monetary values, and prosperous events. Capricorn is business as usual, productivity, weathering the storm, a call to duty, and overprotective. And the fourth house represents parental forces, domestic situations, an ending, and home life. You're focused on your home right now. Your home. And this necessarily isn't your home, but like your home, as in your circle, your inner circle, what you keep close to you. So this, I'm getting really here that it's more about your household, though. Um, that's leaning. I'm leaning stronger toward that. But you're focused on that right now. You have a lot of good things happening. You're going to have a great holiday season. I do see that. That's very. You might have recently gotten a raise or some sort of monetary value, a stint. Maybe you won something, but you came across something that is you're going to have a great holiday season. You do hear how do you say, there is something about needing to let go of the reins a bit and make sure you're not too you don't hold on too tightly to certain things, or else the saying, if you try to anything you try to hold on and squeeze onto, we end up hurting or destroying. This is a trope in many movies and books, but essentially the story I tell is if you're in a river, it's flowing. Imagine all this debris flowing through the river. You're holding onto the rock because you don't want to let go. You really want this thing. You don't want to let go of this rock. You're focused on something, but you're getting pummeled by all the debris in the river. And all you got to do is just let go of the rock and flow with the river. And now suddenly things aren't crashing into you, and you're not being pummeled by this. So kind of release the reins. Don't You don't need to have your hand in every pot. Things will fall into place. And call your parents. I don't know why. I'm not really getting more info there, but I do get a message. Call your parents if you haven't talked to them and say hi and tell them you love them.
Oh, that's neat. Okay. I have a lot of cards here because I always take clarifying cards. I do want to say that the first card that I have is a card of concealment and just means carrying a secret. And so I'm just going to kind of leave it there, but I do feel like we're carrying a secret. I have this energy of like, I want good news. So manifesting good news in. Um, I do want to say that in the future, I have a little bit of heartache. I feel like it's a couple. I feel like a money minded male and an ambitious woman. And it has something to do with a talent because I feel like there's some good ideas coming in. There may be very inventive things coming in, and not knowing what to do with it. And I do feel like that creates a little bit of heartache because I do feel like there's something good there. Past position, I think that something came in, like your ship came in, and I love that, getting a reward. I get too much, I get coming up too much worry, so bring it down. You don't have to worry that much. Be careful with your holiday spending. I want you to also make sure that you don't rush into making decisions or making purchases. So slow down and think over things before you buy anything or you make a big decision. Good things are coming though. I feel like from a positive change, good fortune's coming in the future for you. So that's really good. But again, I do feel like that we have to watch our spending. I feel like juggling it a little bit in the end. So do watch that. It does show me feeling very stuck at some point, like I don't have any control over something and I'm stuck. So I always tell everybody to make sure that you are connecting your guides and the archangels and telling them let's keep going forward one step and the other and the other and the other so that we can manifest what we want in and make those decisions that we need to make. But I don't like this kind of stuck energy. Again, I want to go back and reference that there may be somebody that has talent that creates something, and I do feel disappointment there if you don't go forward with it. Because I feel like, here, do you want to do this? And you're, I don't know. So I do get this. Okay. So that's what I'm going to leave you with there. But just manifest and slow down a little bit and don't worry. And that's what I get for you. All right. My goodness, we are busy beavers here. We've got so much going on. Um, Now, Jen, you wrote up something, but you put somebody's proper name in there. You'll have to rewrite it without the name. You can say a person of interest, you can say an ex, you can say an aunt, or something like that. But I don't want to broadcast, anybody's proper name in any of these. So please do that. Let's look at what Mary M has to say. Thank you so much, Debbie and Maddie. You were both spot on. Thank
You're very welcome, Marianne.
There we are.
There you are, Debbie.
Yeah, I was going to say I just got an alert. So if I go out, it is an internet problem, and we do our best. But anyway, thank you, Marianne, for saying we were both spot on. We have some very wonderful comments that I'll be putting up. Sandy Raven Feather, if possible, would love to see cards. And of course, Maddie's doing these too, so he will do something. If you guys want a yes, no, please let us know. And I'm going to go ahead and take some cards.
I think
Maddie, you're welcome too.
Sandy said a few things, Debbie. She's
Oh.
said she collects decks. I do want to say, Sandy, I also collect decks. I have over 30. I would love to know which ones your favorites are of yours. And what kind of stones am I using? The dice are actually, they're made of acrylic. So they're not stones, but they're these hexagonal or decagonal. I'm not really sure what you call them. Whatever it is for 12, dodecagonal dice made of acrylic. So the resin. I'm sure you've heard of like resin art and stuff like that. But yeah, they're just resin dice, but they work really well. I got them as a kind of like a fun thing. I wanted to play around with them, but I was very pleasantly surprised with how accurate the readings were on them, and I was like, okay, well, these are really cool. So
I have like 3 different things of dice, and I've never done anything with them, and I should, but I go, "Oh, they're so interesting," and then I'm off to see the wizard, doing something else. But I think they're really neat. And as we know that we have an open mind. So even if we throw bones down or rocks, crystals, or anything to read, and we can use plastic and all of that. But when we are using divination tools, we it's infused with energy, and it also has the intention and the direction that we want to go. So they are very valid. But we do love our crystals, that's for sure.
yeah, and as
Okay,
always, reader really, it's the reader. It's not necessarily what tool you're using, but
yeah,
really
that's
action.
coming in. Okay, I'm gonna get the energy and grab some cards.
All right, I'm gonna let you do that, and then it looks like Sandy also had a yes no question, so I'll do that
Okay,
uh,
great.
after you do that.
All right, I'm turning them over. Okay. Sandy, the card that comes down for you is the Lover's card. And when I get this card, it usually means that we are making choices in love and romance, or we're dealing with relationship right now. I do get a little sadness as a temporary energy over you, a little broken heart, a little heartbreak. So I do have that energy over you right now. I do have a card of a very strong woman, a very much a leader, very motivated, wants to do well and wants others to do well as in their life and in their career, very career motivated. So this can be somebody coming in as in friendship for you, or it can be you. So they're showing me that woman. I get in the past juggling money a little bit. Well, I have a good money card to tell you about. I do have the Justice card, which usually means that you will make the right decision. I do get the entrepreneurial path for you of going forward, maybe with your own business. It's an idea that you already had, you have from the past, you bring it forward. It's a great investment. It's a great investment. Go on that path. This is going to take time for this investment to grow, but I'm going to tell you right now that it will take care of all your needs and wants financially. But you have to go on that path. But I really like it. I get a lot of success. And now your last card here is one waiting for some results or waiting for something to happen. So I don't know if you're doing that, but do ask the other side to get this going, because this is a path of making the money that you need to make, and it's really good. So that's what I have for you.
That was lovely, Debbie.
There's your question.
All right. So, well, traveling to Europe on or before me. Okay. Sandy. Sandy, unfortunately, it's saying no. Now, I don't know the circumstances or the details regarding, and keep in mind the pendulum reading, it's just a straight yes or no. So there's so many factors. You know, you could be traveling June of 2024 to Europe. You know, who knows? But on or before May, it doesn't look like it's saying no. The circumstances leading up to this or the reason why, I'm not sure. I don't get much more out of that than just the simple yes or no. But and then there could be so many factors, you know. So take that information as you use that information as you will. But it looks like on or before May 2024. I don't see you traveling to Europe.
Oh, manifest.
Yeah, and so that is a choice. So, you know, if you want to travel to Europe, you know, if you just got to put in the determination to get those resources available. But and if this is something that is on someone else, maybe it's someone you're taking a trip with and you're hoping they invite you, or you are accepting some sort of job. You know, again, I'm not sure of the situation, but it doesn't look like if it's something you're waiting on for someone else to do, that happens on or before May 2024.
Okay, thank you, Matty Tarot. And I wanted to say that we had a couple good, nice comments. Thank you. It means a lot. And thank you, thank you. I needed to hear that. Jen, you're asking if we're seeing the comments. We are, but I won't post your question if you have somebody else's name in it. So you have to take that name out and just say person of interest or an X, and then I can put it up for us to use. Okay, here we go. We're kind of getting in on, the time is flying by, I'm telling you. Let's go through a couple things before we go on to the next one. And so Matty Tarot has a YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe, and you can see it scrolling across. And that would be really, really great. And also, donations are accepted. And Matty Tarot has their donation links there for Venmo and Cash App. These are free readings, but you have that. If you have that generosity going and you want to donate to Matty Tarot, please do that. Okay, here we have one. Let's see what this one says. Future love reading. All right. I'm going to connect to your energy. And then I'm going to take some cards. Well, and if they have a message for you, I'm going to give that to you as well. But we'll see what we can about love.
Okay. So, Shakti, you've got Saturn, you've got Libra, and then you've got the 10th house. So I'm going to read you the meanings of each of these dice, and then I will give you my intuitive interpretation and the messages I get. So for Saturn, it says pertaining to restriction, what holds you back? Going without, following through on a commitment, accountability, and responsibilities. Libra, seeking balance, seeing both sides of the coin, people pleasing, forcing peace in a stressful scenario, and submissive. And then you've got the 10th house, represents your accomplishments or investments, your job or your assets, relationships to your relationships to others, and your reputation. Shakti, I've got here that you've had some sort of break. Maybe it's not a break up, but some sort of separation. Maybe it's a break period. Could be a breakup. Something has negatively affected you heavily in regard to into this, and you kind of have a fear now of maybe this person not returning, or not finding someone like them, or you're kind of feeling stuck. Um, However, what I see happening for you is you come to a lot of realizations and have a lot of revelations, some sort of epiphany, breakthrough. You see things differently. You have a new perspective gained about what role you played in the demise of a connection that you had. Not saying that you're at fault or anyone's at fault here. People should be accountable for what they do. I don't like the words fault or blame. I you try to get rid of them, but you will see the role you played maybe in your own suffering in some sort of situation. You're going to find a new found sense of how do you say, power, and you're going to forgive yourself for some things, and this is really going to be transformative for you because it's going to alter and trickle down into your relationships that you have to others to come from here on out. You will learn this knowledge. I'm sorry, this knowledge that you gain, you will implement it in your relationships that come. And I do see this being something that, while it may seem hard now, I can guarantee you will feel proud of yourself for the work that you have put in and the accomplishments. You're going to look at life a completely different way. So this was a big break. I do see that, and I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you, but you definitely come out on top. So
Thank you, Matty Tarot. What I do have for you is the card that comes down is all about my happily ever after. And this is what you want. You really want that great relationship and all of that. Let me tell you, I want to tell you in the future that you will find something that will be financially good for you, really, really well. I get in the future that definitely you're going to be making the right decision. Past position, I feel like you were left out of the money or you felt like I should have made money or something like that. So again, I feel like some kind of money will be coming in and an opportunity and you can grow money from there. I don't know if you had a party or an engagement or something like a reason to celebrate and then things went sour because I get things got challenging, hard to go forward. You didn't want to go backwards. I get that you decided, well, I had something built up, but I'm going in a different direction. I do want to tell you that I do see something coming in for you, as well as an offer for career. I also have a person that's coming in that I feel is very loving, very wonderful, very much a leader. Now, you're going to know this person because they like to be around the water. So if it's water sports, I'm getting nature a little bit. I want to say water sports. I feel like this was your heart will be open and ready, and blessings and joy. Bring everything in. This little card also has a little fertility on it, by the way. But I do have being open for a wonderful relationship, and I do have a wonderful person. Okay, so that's who I have coming in for you. Very good. She's working on something for her business, she says. That's great. The money will come in from that. It just, takes time to grow that money, but it'll take care of everything. Stay on that path. It'll take care of everything you need. Matty Tarot, we're just about running out of time here. So let's tell them a little bit about Wednesday. Can you go ahead and tell them about Wednesday?
oh yeah, so Wisdom Wednesday will be we're going to be essentially asking the angels and guides for clarity on situations for you guys. So I will use my my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and Debbie will use her lovely, you know, handy dandy tarot deck that she right there, the Rider Waite. The oh,
Yeah, yeah,
but
always.
thought it'd be fun to maybe put so Wisdom Wednesday. It's like, we ask the angels for guidance, and kind of intuit messages for you guys, and provide you with clarity and wisdom for, advice, anything that may be troubling in your life at this time.
So you guys subscribe to Psychic Fixes so you can get notices. Also subscribe to Matty Tarot on YouTube. Um, also, we'll be drinking on Friday. We will be drinking on Friday. I think most everybody knows that I don't drink, but you never know. Drink alcohol. But we just thought we'd have fun and do readings and, kind of find out what everybody's, unwind for Friday. We're going into that great weekend
Yeah.
and have
Fluid
fun.
Friday, you don't have to drink alcohol. I just want to make
Yeah.
sure everyone knows again, it's Fluid Friday. So anything, it's just a fun thing. We're going to we're going to play what's in your cup, and everyone's going to put in, what they're drinking. So, it could be orange juice, it could be anything, it could be water. But yeah, we just thought if you are drinking, it'll be Faded Friday. But otherwise it's Fluid Friday.
My Debbie's like this doing readings. Well, we're going to have a lot of fun, and we are the month of December, we're going to try to do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I know I have at least one date that's not going to work for me, Matty, but I'll let you know that. But we just want to get out there, have a joyful season for this wonderful Yule month, and really get some questions answered for you, take off some of the stress, tell you a little bit about what's going to happen in 2024, whatever we can do to help. It looks like everybody was very happy with everything resonating. Did you see this last comment? Let's see. She does say thank you, but she says everything is very resonating, and thank you both so much. Very grateful.
Oh, you're very welcome, Shakti.
Isn't that really nice? Okay, you guys, we are at 7:30, so Pacific time now. We hope that you guys will be back. We had a lot of fun, and we did a lot of readings. I'm excited. So Wednesday at 6:30 Pacific time, calculate the difference. We're on YouTube. We also are on Psychic Fixes Meetup in San Diego, and also we are on Psychic Fixes Facebook group. So please come and watch us. And Matty Tarot, what do you have less words for tonight?
I just want to say thank you to everybody, and I hope you got the clarity that you needed.
That's great. Okay, you guys, we're going to say goodnight. Thank you so much for watching.